Hi guys, time for Fearless Gray Live. Okay, so here's my thought for today, that intention builds strength. So what does that mean? So like if we're intending for a goal, just by setting that intention, we're building strength. So let's take an example. Let's start with an example of raising teenagers, raising children, because we all come in with a lot of intention, right? Like intention to raise a kind, a caring, an intelligent, a smart, authentic child. We have all these intentions when we come in. So how do these intentions build strength? And I think I guess the more intentions that we have, really it builds more strength. So how does it happen? I think it happens because if we set this intention for, we want to be the best parent and all that involves, when we set that intention, we start we start taking actions to achieve that goal. So if you're going to intend to be the best parent and raise like a kind human, that you're going to take actions and take opportunities to point out to them when they're being kind or how they can be kind. And so just having that intention is kind of going to weave into your life like small actions. And then, with the intention creates small actions, and then the small actions kind of start to build our goal. So where our intention might start out to like raise a kind human, it kind of builds on that. Like, what does kindness mean a little bit more? Like, are they kind toward animals? Are they kind toward helping, this charity or that charity? And it would kind of like help build bigger goals. Our goals become bigger as we start taking small actions. So that's why our strength starts to build, because we think we can build on that intention and build on that expectation. And how does it happen? I think it happens like sort of by planning, right? Like if we set this intention, if we just put it out there and do nothing, it'll build a little strength. But if we start putting planning behind the intention, so if I'm trying to, like in high school, I think so often about like my intention of like raising a child that followed the rules, because I'm not a rule follower myself, but made good choices. Let's just put it that way, made good choices. If I had that intention by planning, like what did that mean to me? Like, so I set like goals, or not goals, but expectations on what the weekends are going to look like when they were freshmen. And, then when I had that intention and that planning, then it carries through to later years in high school. So by setting the intention of helping my child to make good choices in high school, I sort of put planning in action right away. Now, if I tried to like flip it up in senior year and say like, this is how we're going to live our family life, I would have met with a lot of resistance. So I was kind of setting the intention and then putting planning in ahead of time. And then after that, you kind of make a commitment to the intention that you've set, because it requires, like, the great thing about setting intention is it builds strength. And so you get these greater goals, but as you get greater goals, you need more strength, right? Because like, it's hard when you set an intention for yourself or your child. We're using that for an example today, raising a teenager. You set this intention, you really do need a lot of strength. So it's interesting how intention with planning builds a goal, which builds your strength, and then you have a bigger intention. And so it's really, you can see over life how you set an intention, and when you take actions toward it, it just keeps layering. It's like stepping up. Intention, goal, planning, bigger intention. Planning, goal, strength, they all just keep weaving, and that's how setting an intention helps build our strength. And it's really why I think like we have to start in our Fearless Gray years to have an intention what we want them to look like. If we don't think about what we want our Fearless Gray years to look like, then, we don't have any goals that we're setting or any planning, and then we're not taking steps toward it, and then we're not getting stronger, because Fearless Gray years can get to be really, there's challenges, and they're challenges that we really haven't been prepared for in our younger life. And so that's why we have to set an intention, like what do we want it to look like? Who do we want to help? How do we want our health to look like? What fitness actions are we going to take? And when we start setting these intentions, we'll start planning toward them. We'll start weaving them in our everyday life. And then we'll reach these goals. We'll be stronger. We'll set bigger intentions, help more people, healthier, all those things. So the key today is intention builds strength, and it's a really layering process. So have a great day. Get out there, flock on, and let me know below, what is an intention? Let's talk about prior life, like our younger kids or something. An intention you set in your life, and like how did it affect where you are now? Have a great day. Please take the time to comment, like, share. We'll see you tomorrow.